I'll be honest, I had my guards up because I've been here before. My first time being at Keller Williams, that's the pinnacle of all Keller Williams. Like nothing else is going to be able to compare. When I took the tour here, what really blew me away is I was having conversations with agents that didn't know me, and they were challenging me to be better. Just from the very, very first conversation that I had with them. It was around November or December, so we were gearing up for the next year, and we were explaining our goals and things that we wanted to achieve, and they were letting me know my aim was too low. You need to aim higher. And that was the first time that I was being challenged in the last 3 years. And I said, this is the place that I need to be. Real estate is already a very intense field, intense career. And if you're successful in it, you're going to do a lot of those things on your own. When you're reaching out to your database, when you're doing your showings, when you're preparing for listings, all of those things are done by yourself. So here at Dallas Preston Road, there's just a huge community of successful agents from all different backgrounds and certain different niches that you'll automatically link to say, okay, this is a model that I can implement in my business, and this is somebody that's already doing it successfully. I'll have these ideas that I just sit with and I ponder and I plan and I plan and I plan and I never execute. And so when I have conversations with Theresa or some of the other agents, it's like, okay, you have all of these plans. What is the one thing that you want to do? Narrow it down to that one thing. It's more from an educational background for me to educate, my audience and to get in front of other people one to many. And it's something I just haven't done. And so once I said it out loud, that I'm going to start doing new construction home buyer seminars. And I would say it over and over, and I would have people follow up. When's your first one? Have you started? What are your steps? How are you going to execute it? And so those are the things that, people just keep reminding me of. And then I get presented with an opportunity to say, now your message needs to be shared with other people. And you're going to share that message at 8:30 in the morning on Monday. Again, a part of me said, no, I'm not going to do it. I'll wait. But again, it went back to being a leader. Is that demonstrate, being a leader? Is that being a demonstration of helping others? And so I took that opportunity to step up and to share that information with everybody else to say, this is what I'm doing. I'm not tied to the result, but I am tied to the actions, the things that I'm in control of. I'm not in control of those results. And again, putting that on the table and stepping up to that opportunity. The conversations that are happening at Go, they're future-oriented conversations. It's what's happening in real estate now and how things are going to look later. And it's all data-driven. It's all research-driven. We actually get data points to say our sellers, they want options now. It's not all about the highest amount of money in the shortest amount of time. It's about listening to the consumers and figuring out what is it that we can offer to meet them where they're at. And I think that's a different message than when I first got into the industry. It was basically, this is the way we need to do things. And we had other corporations that kind of infringed on our community to say we can do it better and we can do it faster and we can take the human element out of it. And Go Network says, no, they can do it, but they can't do it the way that we do it. And so they provide us with those tools. And again, with their research to say, these are the options. Our sellers and our buyers, they want options. They want long-term assistance after the transaction to be more informed on how to maintain their home, how to track their equity, just to be more educated about becoming a long-term homeowner and really, really building wealth. So it's a different message that's being presented now than it was before. In the next 3 years, winning for me, I think for me, it's just having an impact on the people that are around me. And what I mean by that is I'm in a very small community where the more that I'm involved, the more, the people around me get to have, positive experiences. And I'm fortunate enough to have real estate overlap a lot of the community things that I'm doing as well to have that impact. So as I have people come back to say, thank you for just showing up. Thank you for being present. I think in the next 3 years, that's the thing that's important to me.